everyone, and welcome to a Prehistoric Kingdom video. We will be doing much more Prehistoric Kingdom videos on the channel as this game is developing and getting ready for release. And what's very important about this update, about the February devlog, is that it includes the release date for Prehistoric Kingdom, the alpha version of the game. I did a quick scroll through this devlog. I noticed the release date, and it's very, very exciting because it's very, very soon. So this is some great news that I was really looking forward to. And if you're excited about this game and you're excited about more updates and more videos that I will be doing for this game, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Help the channel get to 40k subscribers. That would be awesome. And if you do so, you are awesome as well. Enjoy being awesome. So I want to talk about the Prehistoric Kingdom devlog. I got a notification from Discord that this was just updated, just uploaded, and I wanted to have a look at it, and I'm glad I did. So with much anticipation, it is finally time to talk about alpha release plans and all the new content we've been working on behind the scenes. There's a lot of important information in this one, folks, so make sure you read it thoroughly. We have a nice screenshots over here. And here we have it right away. They're giving away the goods, and so am I. The alpha is available on March 19th. That is so quick. Time has ceased to have much meaning to me over the course of this pandemic. Like, I'm really struggling. You know, I'm thinking in terms of dog years recently. But let's see, March 19th, that is a Friday, about 3 weeks from now. So in 3 weeks, we're gonna have an awesome weekend exploring Prehistoric Kingdom, the alpha version. Keep that in mind, it's just the alpha version, but it's gonna be great to have our first look at this game. I'm so excited to play it. I cannot wait to share it and, you know, unleash some kind of creativity that I wasn't able to implement in Jurassic World Evolution so much. So I cannot wait for it, and I hope that you will join me for all of the awesome parks or zoos that we will be building in Prehistoric Kingdom. So save the date, Prehistoric Kingdom Alpha will be available on March 19th. So if you haven't already, I suggest you wishlist it on Steam and add March 19th to your calendars. Mark the day, people. Mark the day. Now let's actually discuss this devlog a little further and see what's going to be in this alpha release. Explore the game's core creative systems and basic economy management with a mix of challenge and sandbox mode features. That's really nice. So we're right away getting a taste of sandbox. Get up close with the mighty Tyrannosaurus or the lovable Microraptor and design their habitats without environmental limits. The initial alpha release includes the following. Okay, so these are, oh, this is exciting. These are the 6 animals that we're gonna get in the alpha version of the game. March 19th, remember that date. I'm so excited right now. Tyrannosaurus, Edmontosaurus, Lambeosaurus, Styracosaurus, Pseudoceratops, and Microraptor, including alt skins or species. Animals have various behaviors. They can engage in a variety of basic behaviors like eating, drinking, grazing, resting, socializing, and broadcasting. Their idea of basic behaviors is pretty much Jurassic World Evolution's entire notion of creature behavior, so that's really exciting. This is only the baseline. This is a starting point. Oh my god, there is so much to unpack here. Terraforming, carve the terrain with 6 distinct tools: raise, lower, smooth, flatten, roughen, and erosion. That's interesting. Very reminiscent of how it works in Planet Zoo, I'm thinking. Over the past couple of months, it looks like Prehistoric Kingdom is resembling Planet Zoo more and more in this regard. Not implying that they're copying, just saying that this is something that works for park design. Get your feet wet with up to 3 paintable water materials and varying depth. Very cool. Nice touch. We have 4 paintable biomes. That'll be tropical, temperate, scrubland, and wetland. Are available to paint terrain and forests with. Use the brush intensity to create subtle and stylish gradients between textures to add more realism to the park. 13 structures, so that will be the buildings. Bring Prehistoric Kingdom to life with a selection of buildings from the animal care, infrastructure, guest facilities, and enclosure categories. So I'm guessing we're gonna have like restroom, restaurant, you know, that sort of basic stuff for our guests. We'll have something akin to a hatchery, probably some sort of security facility, you know, the basics. But 13 to start with is already pretty good. We have 250 plus modular items. Get custom with over 250 modular items, pieces and plans to build designs of your own specificity. Oh, that was a struggle. Use the modern styling to pick from 7 wall textures and 5 roof designs. So this was talked about earlier. At the moment, all of the buildings are in, as said, the modern styling. They will add other styles in the future. Oh, this is interesting to note. Due to more extensive development being required, some previously planned features like object/wall recoloring and, oh god, undo/redo will be unavailable until beta or early access launch. So that was one of the things that people mentioned about, Prehistoric Kingdom is going to have fewer modular items, but as opposed to Planet Zoo, in which every texture is basically a separate item. In Prehistoric Kingdom, you just have one item, and then in an extra selection menu, you can change the texture. So that's why it has fewer modular items. But this clearly states that that will not be implemented in the alpha version that is releasing on March 19th. What is breaking my heart a little bit is that undo is unavailable until beta or early access launch. You all know how strongly I feel about the absence of an undo key in Jurassic World Evolution, so it's a weird thing to look forward to, but I just look forward to undoing my mistakes, as is not possible in real life. Moving on. Basic visitors. What's a park without guests to wander the paths? Additional animations, AI, enhanced model variation, and guest-related gameplay will be arriving in beta and early access launch. I think they are warning us about the type of guests that we saw in the trailer for Prehistoric Kingdom. I had a bit of a laugh at it. They kind of walk like they have to poop their pants. It seems like those guests are still going to be the guests that we're going to have. But again, this is just alpha. This is just the starting point, the jumping off point. Important and additional info in terms of what you can expect for support during alpha. We're only looking to tackle stability issues and bug fixes. We'll be making note of player feedback and talking with the community the entire time. This is honestly really nice. But any new or upcoming content we show in devlogs won't be accessible until beta or early access release, unless explicitly stated. Makes sense. So, you know, they're just preparing you for the fact that if you're playing alpha, and they're gonna release the dev blog for, let's say, April, don't expect that content is just gonna get updated in the alpha version. They're gonna accumulate everything from March 19th on, and that will be the beta release. By the way, if you want to read this entire in-depth devlog, I will link it in the description down below. I think I've covered the important, the exciting, the tantalizing information at this point. We're gonna look at some screenshots. So they did like water rendering, reflections, all of that has been added. Look at this, so beautiful, looks really great. Here's just an overview. I don't want to make this video too long. It's probably too long already. Wow. That's a nice Edmontosaurus right there. We really wanted a level of interaction between modular pieces and our creatures, so to finally see it come to fruition through pathfinding is simply fantastic. It looks like this is already in alpha, that the animals really interact with whatever you build. Hay beds, oh, little house. I'm so looking forward to like building shelters. You know, I've been getting creative in Jurassic World Evolution with the monorail for shelters. We won't have to get, you know, that kind of creative in Prehistoric Kingdom. Oh, here are the glass separation things. Words. English is a thing. Modern concrete. Wow, we have so many variety already. This looks awesome, by the way. Interesting type of glass to be able to stop what I think is Nasutoceratops right there. Oh my god, the Brachiosaurus, he looks so happy! He looks how I'm feeling right now. Look at him! Look at that smile! This is a meme format if I've ever seen one. Also, look at this skin right here. Wow, that's a nice skin. And there's one, it might be resting in the shelter. That's oh, that's so nice. Alpha available on March 19th. Honestly, I cannot wait, and I hope you'll join me for a lot of content for this game. I cannot wait to explore it and to build our first prehistoric kingdom. I hope you enjoyed this update video. Leave a like if you did, and again, subscribe to the channel if you want to see coverage of this game and see what I can do with it. I am so excited. A little bit nervous, but, you know, a good kind. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy the anticipation.